The Valerian warrior knelt before Sergeant Elena Torres with her hands raised in surrender. Her armor was cracked, her blue skin streaked with blood and dirt. She was magnificent even in defeat, a 7-foot-tall being bred for combat, now completely at the mercy of a 5'8" human woman. Elena's rifle was trained on the alien's chest. Standard protocol. A Valerian warrior had killed 3 of her squad members. Protocol demanded execution. "Don't kill me, human," the Valerian pleaded, her voice trembling in a way that seemed impossible for such a fearsome creature. "I'll warm your bed. I'll serve you. I'll do whatever you require. Just please don't end me." The words hung in the cold Kepler base. Elena's finger remained on the trigger. Around her, other soldiers waited for her command. This was the moment of justice for their fallen comrades. But Elena saw something in the warrior's eyes that complicated everything. Not cowardice, not manipulation. Something deeper, a desperate understanding that she had lost everything, and this human represented her last chance at existence. Elena lowered her weapon. "Stand up," she commanded quietly. The Valerian looked confused. "You're sparing me?" "I'm not executing prisoners," Elena said. "That's not what we are." What Elena didn't know was that this gesture, this single act of mercy toward a defeated enemy, would reshape galactic history. The Valorian's name was Kessera. Over the following weeks, as she remained in custody at the Kepler base, something unexpected developed. Kessera began to understand what Elena's mercy actually meant. It wasn't weakness or manipulation. It was choice, a conscious decision to value life, even when circumstances justified taking it. Kessera had been bred as a weapon. Every decision, every impulse, every moment of her existence was designed for war and domination. Mercy was not part of her programming. Yet watching Elena move through the base, watching how she treated her soldiers, how she approached conflict with thoughtfulness rather than pure aggression, Kessera began to question everything she had been taught. "Why?" Kessera asked one night during a quiet moment. "Why didn't you kill me? My commanders would have killed you without hesitation." Elena sat across from her. "Because killing you doesn't bring my soldiers back. And because I believe something you were never taught. That life has value beyond utility. That beings can choose to be more than their programming." "That's illogical," Kessera said, but her voice carried doubt. "Maybe," Elena agreed, "but it's how humans think. We hold on to hope that enemies can become allies, that warriors can become something else." When the war ended 3 months later, it wasn't through military victory. It was through something far more revolutionary. Kessera requested permission to speak before the Valerian High Command. She stood in the military chamber, a defeated warrior, a prisoner, someone who should have been executed, and she told them about mercy. She described Elena's choice to spare her life. She explained how that single act of compassion had fundamentally altered her understanding of what strength could mean. She spoke about a species that didn't need to be conquered militarily because they conquered through something more powerful, the willingness to offer dignity even to enemies. The Valerian High Command was stunned into silence. "You're asking us to trust humans?" the Supreme Commander demanded. "They are weaker than us in every measurable way." "No," Kessera replied. "I'm telling you that strength is not what we thought. The human Sergeant Elena Torres defeated me without firing a single shot. She conquered my will to fight through something we don't have, the capacity to see value in life, even when warfare says there is none." Within days, the Valerian Empire proposed a formal peace treaty with Earth. But more than that, they requested something unprecedented: cultural exchange programs. Military officers from the Valerian fleet wanted to learn from human commanders. Soldiers wanted to understand how humans maintain discipline and loyalty through choice rather than genetic programming. Kessera became the bridge between worlds. She lived between 2 civilizations, helping each understand the other. And she carried a simple truth that would echo through the galaxy. Humans had conquered the most advanced military civilization not through superior weapons or tactics, but through a single sergeant's choice to show mercy to a kneeling enemy. 5 years later, Kessera stood beside Elena at a peace ceremony. The Valerian warrior, once bred for conquest, had chosen a different path. She had become what humans called a diplomat, a teacher, a builder of bridges. Do you regret it? Elena asked, sparing my life that day. Cassera looked at her, with something that might have been tears forming. Every day, I'm grateful. You showed me I was more than my programming. You taught me that the greatest warriors aren't those who never lose. They're those who choose to transform their enemies into allies. The galaxy learned that humanity's greatest weapon wasn't military might or technological superiority. It was the ability to see potential in others and the courage to offer mercy when execution would have been easier. That single choice rippled across civilizations and fundamentally altered the course of cosmic history.